Senior Rotax will be starting very shortly.
So it's going to be a very exciting Senior Rotax race. I'll try and get the grid up in just a moment. We're going to hopefully see them out in action soon. We're just going to give some time for the marshals as Senior Rotax are now coming out onto the circuit. So soon the grid should be coming up. Do you want to take it away?
Yep, Lucas Ellingham and Harry Bart will be on row 1. Tom Fry and George Davies will be on row 2. Jack Rowe and Luke Bate will be on row 3. And Harry Bloor and Tobias Alvarez will be on row 4. Joe Fox and George Allen will be on row 5. Jonathan Railton and Ali Carey will be on row 6. Adam White and Felix Stockline will be on row 7. Jack Gillingham and Archie Flitt will be on row 8. Sean Rashid and Ben Horner will be on row 9. Ethan Martin and Ryan Hedge will be on row 10. Jack Spencer, James Tess will be on row 11. Isaac Reynolds and George Hart will be on row 12. Michael Morgan and Cassius Diaz will be on row 13. Rachel Robertson and Ewan Charman will be on row 14. Charlie Webb and Zav Chapman-Lewis will be on row 15. Deacon Russell and Leia Gilo will be on row 16. And rounding out this grid, Bryce Madison in row 17.
So, strong name of drivers there. Lucas Ellingham leads the championship from Charlie Webb and Thomas Pryor. Not many points separating the top three there, so it's more of a battle for second place. Let's see what happens then. So as they come round the last corner, they are going into the tram lines. Will we get racing first time? Yes, we do. Down into turn 1. Lucas Ellingham is on the inside. Storms past Harry Bartle. Harry Bartle goes for the move onto the curb. Now, does he get the move done? Let's see what happens as they come through the first couple of corners. Bryce Madison's trying to make some moves up as well. And it's Thomas Pryor who's made his way into lead. Harry Bartle, watch out for him as well. He's going to try and go around the outside. He couldn't get that move done, but I think Harry Bloor's got into third as well. And Lucas Ellingham drops down to fourth. So I think Harry Bartle pushed him a bit wide there at turn 1. And John, what do you think of that first start there? Because there's a driver just going off there.
Harry Bartle went just down the inside of Tom Fry going through into the back straight. It was a brilliant move for Harry Bartle, the junior Rotax British champion, really showing his pace here. With Tom Fry go defensive into the first corner. As Lucas Ellingham takes a bit of a curb and manages to do what a move from Lucas Ellingham. Manages to get past Tom Fry and Harry Bloor through the corners. As we see going on to the MH2 straight, Lucas Ellingham goes a bit defensive against Harry Bloor. But with the baton in behind, this has allowed Harry Bartle to completely check out now. And he's managed to get nearly around a second lead here. And this shows that you don't really want to battle in the opening laps, as it allows the lead driver ahead to manage to pull a gap.
Yeah, brilliant start there by Harry Bartle. He got the move done on Lucas Ellingham into turn 1. And there's a quick shot there off the Dan Weldon corner. Lucas Ellingham there is now into second place. So will he have a look of catching up to Harry Bartle? Harry Bloor is into third place, and he's got a charge and Thomas Pryor right behind him. There's a battle for fifth as well. That is going between Joe Fox and Jonathan Rolton, my apologies. So the battle for fifth is still on, and there's battles all the way through the grid, shall we say. Thomas Pryor there on your screens with Harry Bloor in third. Lucas Ellingham getting the head down. He's a tall driver, so Lucas will need to be doing that for any sort of aerodynamic effect. Tobias Alvarez to the inside of Jonathan Railton, I think. Well, it might have been Joe Fox, and Luke Bate gets the move done on him as well. So a brilliant start there, and is that a driver off? No, I was looking to my own thoughts, but Ewan Charman made a move on Bryce Madison. So that was a move further down the grid. That would have been for 27th. So there are battles through this grid, and John, tell us a bit about the track here, because it's quite cold today. So tell us about how that might affect how the track performs.
So since the track's really cold, you really need to work in your tyres on the opening lap, and it's really crucial to get temperature here, especially on cold tyres with cold track. You really need to put in the effort to get the heat. And you can see that some drivers have managed to do that successfully, like Ethan Martin, who's managed to gain up 11 places now, whereas he started from 19th of the grid and is now into 8th. He's been really quick here so far, and especially last round where he had a really good pace, but unfortunately I believe it's something to do with axle happened going through the back straight and he ended up DNF on that round.
So problems there for Ethan Martin in that last one, but he's looking good so far. He's, as you said, he's made up quite a few places. I'm going to flip my phone around to have a look how many places he has made up.
11.
So, well, there's a lot of places to have made up in the first couple of laps. Tobias Alvarez on your screens. I think he might be the next victim of Ethan Martin. Ethan, he does have a look into turn 1. A good move there by Martin. And I think the next driver who's going to be chasing down is Jonathan Rowton. So that'll be for 5th place. A good move there by Ethan Martin. You know, the Stowe corner is a good overtaking opportunity. And I mean, Ethan, he's had to start near the back and he's using every bit of track to try and find a way through. John, tell us a bit about, you know, what is your favourite overtaking opportunity here? Now, you know, obviously there's many around the circuit, but what do you think is your advantage? Oh, Ethan Martin makes another move there on Jonathan Rowton. That's into 5th. But yeah, tell us about, you know, some of your favourite overtaking opportunities around this circuit.
Well, especially around this track. Just a moment there. The number 62 is under investigation, Ryan Hedge. Not really 100% sure why, but the stewards will probably be looking at him. But anyway, I'm probably seeing my favourite opportunity here. We'll probably be going into either the bus stop or down Weldon Corner, since these corners are like really unpredictable for drivers. They don't really suspect overtakes going there, and all you have to do is just chuck out the inside, and they'll usually just let you through, basically. But obviously, there's like easy go corners like Kimbolton Corner, but you obviously have to sacrifice your straight line speed going through the Hines Straight. So you really do have to plan where you overtake and where you defend around here.
Yeah, you want to keep that momentum up to, especially, so that's why the second sector is actually really good, because it's so technical. You can afford to lose a lot of speed and not have another driver coming back at you trying to make that pass back.
Oh, move.
And that was further down the field. Was that Ewan Charman making a move on a driver? I think that might have been Ewan Charman on Sean Rashid, so that'll be the move for 22nd. On your screens here, that is Joe Fox and Luke Bate having a little battle. That would be the battle for 8th. So Luke Bate, he's had a rough start. He's lost 3 places. But Ethan Martin, we were talking about him, he's actually just set the fastest lap, equaling Harry Bartle. He set a 40.21. So the times are really coming down here at Kimbolton. And I'm guessing, you know, the junior to senior times, are they, you know, is it a big margin or is it quite a small margin?
Around here, it's not that big. It's only just a second, maybe a second and a half. But other tracks, such as like Pier5, it's around 2 seconds. Because obviously these karts go a lot more faster than juniors. I think I think around 80 miles per hour, 85 miles per hour, I think they go around here. And obviously it's really quick, so obviously their times will be a lot more lower, but other tracks they'll be going a lot more faster than the juniors. Yeah, the seniors will be looking at those high 70s going down into turn 1 especially. As that really long straight, it's probably one of the longest straights in British karting. There's a few battles on your screens there. There's Jack Spencer and James Tester. They are sandwiching I think that might be Adam White. Adam White, who I know is a good driver coach for Ben Maxim Driving Development. He does a lot of stuff at Red Lodge Karting. And yeah, if you do look at Red Lodge, you should definitely go check out the circuit. It's a good circuit, and I did some rental karting around there not long ago. It was actually quite an enjoyable time. The time is ticking down, so I think the next lap may be the last lap. James Tester on your screens there. So this is a battle for 13th. Tester is up 9 spots. Some drivers look out for, really. It's up 14 for Deacon Russell in 17th, and 16th is Rachel Robertson, one of our female drivers. She's made up 11 places. There's George Allen really getting it sideways round the down Weldon corner, and I can't see where he is. It might be a bit further down the grid. He's actually battling for the top 10 with Archie Flint. But as we go into the last lap now, John, if you were in this position where you're leading the race in the last lap, what is going through your head at the moment? Are you trying to conserve the tyres? Because, you know, it's only a heat race at the moment. Are you trying to conserve, you know, the engine performance and making sure the engine stays full? What would you be doing in this sort of situation? Well, in this situation, if I was Harry Bartle, I'd probably just be backing off, letting the tyres, conserving the tyres. Obviously, he's got right now a 1.78 gap. As through Kimbolton corner, Harry Bartle goes to win the Heat 1. Side second place, Harry Bartle wins Heat 1. Lucas Ellingham in P2, Harry Bloor third. I think Tom Fryer will keep fourth from the charging Ethan Martin in P5. Tobias Alvarez in a good 6th position. Luke Bate will finish 7th, and Jonathan Railton